Wow. Lou, these are the best waffles I've ever had in my life. You've got to tell me your secret.
Lord. Morning, Lou. Pete, here's your milk.
Hey, Tim, thanks.
Yeah, I got 2 skimmed, 2 low-fat, 2 regular, and 6 fat.
Oh, thanks, Tim. Look at that, Molly. Waterford Falls has a milkman.
Oh, we sure do. Hey, Stan and Molly, this is Tim Murdoch. He's our milkman.
Hello.
Oh, hey there, Tim. Stan Hooper. I just want to thank you for carrying on the rich tradition of the small-town milkman.
Wow. Finally get to meet the one and only Stan Hooper.
Oh, yeah? You see my show?
No, you're the only one on Waterford Lane who doesn't get milk delivered.
Well, we never knew about it before this. Hey, sign us up.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, but my route's fully booked. But if a spot opens up, I'll let you know. Okay.
How about that, Molly, huh? Imagine that. An old-fashioned milkman delivering his milk to every home in Waterford Falls. That's amazing.
Oh, it's not that hard, Stan. He has a truck.
You know, honey, he would be a great subject for your minute this week.
I'm way ahead of you, Molly. I've already written half of it in my head.
And to think we were here to see you do it.
Hey, you know, Tim comes from a long line of milkmen. His father was a milkman, and his father before him was a milkman, and his father before him was a milkman, and his father before him was a, I can't remember what he did.
He was a milkman?
Oh, that's right. He was a milkman. You know, I had it on the tip of my tongue.
5 generations of milkmen. What a great story.
Oh, it's the way Pete tells it. I've heard it 100 times. He never tells it the same way twice.
Oh.
Big city, Dick Brown. Big city, slow down. Stan Hooper, moving to a small, small town.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Stan. Oh, Stan. Hey, we really enjoyed your minute last night on Tim the Milkman.
Oh, yeah? What part did you like the best?
Oh, I'd have to say the middle.
Yes, definitely the middle. Although the end was pretty good.
Yeah, not as good as the middle, though.
Yeah. Well, hey, what about the beginning?
Well, that was all right. You kind of tell you wrote it in your head.
Oh, hey, Gary. Oh, Gary, hey, listen. There's a big gift basket on the porch for you.
Great. It's starting.
Well, what's starting? Is your birthday coming up or something?
No, Gary Jameson Day is coming up.
Well, what's he so mad about? What's Gary Jameson Day?
Back in high school, league championship game. We're playing our bitter rivals, Grenville. Both teams undefeated. Everyone in the county was at this game.
With 10 seconds left, we're down by 3.5 points.
3.5? What are you talking about, 3.5?
And we're not going to tell you how the game of football's played. Anyway, I spot Gary all by himself in the end zone, and I fire away.
Gary drops it. And Grenville goes on to take the state championship.
And ever since that day, they have celebrated that dropped pass.
It's a great big festival that's topped off by Gary Jameson Day this Friday.
I can't believe after all these years they're still picking on him.
Oh, that's not the half of it. They shower him with gifts, throw parties in his honor. It's horrible.
People can be so cruel.
Well, this whole thing sounds humiliating. I can see why it's hard on Gary.
It's not his favorite time of year.
Hey, Mr. Hooper, your minute was great last night. It's so neat to hear you talking about me on TV.
Well, don't worry about it, Tim. I just wanted to remind America that the small-town milkman is still hard at work delivering his fresh bounty door to door.
You know I have a truck, right?
Hooper, saw your minute last night. Up the middle. There's the man of the hour, my milkman.
Hello, Mr. Hawkins.
This is very awkward for me, son. I've forgotten your name.
It's Tim.
Tim! Of course, Tim. I'm going to have to let you go, Tim.
What? Oh, what are you talking about? You're firing him?
Did I do something wrong?
No, I did something wrong, Tim. I had no idea Hawkins Dairy was one of the last dairies in America to still employ a milkman. I was out of step, but Hooper opened my eyes to it.
Me? No, it wasn't me. I said it was charming. I said it was a part of the vanishing America.
You also said it was a throwback to a bygone era. Sure, it was a tired cliche, certainly, as usual, but it hit home. It really hit home in a big way. I don't want to be a throwback. I want milk to be hip again. Thanks, Hooper.
Oh, well, don't thank me. It wasn't me.
I'm not a sarcastic person by nature, Mr. Hooper, but thank you very much.
Now, why'd you do that, Stan?
I didn't do anything.
You know, being a small-town milkman may not seem like a big deal to you, Stan, but to us here in Waterford Falls, we consider it a throwback to a bygone era.
And I guess you wouldn't understand that.
So then Fred walks in, he fires Tim, and then he thanks me for giving him the idea.
It was your idea.
No, it wasn't my idea. I love the milkman. I even phoned Fred, tried to get his job back, but all Fred did was keep making static noises and pretending his connection was bad.
Does anyone want anything? Please say no.
We'll be fine, Gary.
Oh, Gary. Gosh, I hate that you're going through this whole Grenville thing.
Thanks. Well, if anyone doesn't want anything, I'll be in the pantry stuffing myself with Girl Scout cookies.
Honey, say something to him.
Oh, hey, if you like coconut, you can't go wrong with the Samoa cookie.
Dan?
What? For my money, that's the best Girl Scout cookie.
Hey, Mr. Hooper.
Oh, hey there, Tim. Hey, you're wearing your milkman uniform. You got your job back?
No, these are my regular clothes. Why? Too milkman-y?
Well, fine. I just want to have a few words with you, Tim. Okay.
Hey, Tim. Gosh, I am just so very sorry about what happened to you.
Oh, that's okay.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mrs. Hooper, but all those stories you've heard about milkmen are just stereotypes. I'm not going to have sex with you.
No, I just thought maybe some hot cocoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay.
Okay.
I like her. She's nice. Yeah. So what do you want to talk about, Mr. Hooper?
Well, why don't we have a seat?
Okay.
I talked to Fred and tried to get your job back, but he's not budging. Obviously, this is not what I intended to happen, and I apologize.
Oh, it's all right. You just got me fired from the only job I've ever known.
Right. Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. You're a young boy still, Tim. There's plenty of jobs out there. I just wanted to ask you, what are your interests? What are your passions? What do you like to do?
I like delivering milk.
Right. But other than that, what are your passions? What do you really like to do?
I like delivering butter.
Forget about delivering dairy products. Now think about it. Come on. You must have some passions, some interests. Come on, think. What do you really like to do?
I like delivering cheese.
That's dairy. Yeah. You're not giving me much to work with here, Tim.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hooper. I was raised to be a milkman. But you're right. I'll figure something out. I'll find something else.
Hey, that's the spirit, Tim.
Yeah.
And I'll help you the whole way.
Look, Mr. Hooper. It's a cow.
I know it's a cow. What's it doing in my garage?
Oh, trust me, Mr. Hooper. You don't want one of these in your house.
I don't want one of these anywhere. Why do you have a cow?
Well, how else am I going to have milk to deliver, huh? I'm back in business.
Tim, don't be so naive. This is one cow. How much milk do you think you could get from one cow?
30 to 40 quarts a day.
Holy Lord. I figured maybe like a glass.
Yeah. So can we keep it here?
Listen, Tim, this isn't going to work.
Oh. I just thought when you said you'd help me, you actually meant it. But I guess you were right, Mr. Hooper. This town doesn't need a milkman anymore. Like you said, part of a bygone area.
Forget it. Listen, Tim. Fine, you can keep the cow here. Temporarily.
Okay, great. I'm going to tell everybody on my route I'm back in business. Well, I guess I'll start with you. You're still on the wait list, Mr. Hooper. Okay.
Oh, you cut that out. Would you blow your nose or something?
It's not me, it's your cow.
Oh, that's not my cow. It's Tim's cow.
Whoever cow it is, it sounds like she needs to be milked.
I'm not going to milk it. I don't know how to milk a cow.
Well, I'm sure you can figure it out, so go on.
All right, fine. Stupid cow.
Hey!
Oh, no, I didn't mean you. I meant the other.
Hey!
No, not that. Well, get some sleep. There you are, cow. Okay, we're going to try this. Remember me from earlier? All right. So I'm new at this, so bear with me. Huh? So, where are you from? Come on there. I was told 30 to 40 quarts a day. You're giving me nothing. What the?
What are you doing?
Huh? How long you been here?
Since the awkward small talk.
Gary, just help me out here, would you?
All right. But only to shut her up so I can go back to bed and wallow in my misery without distraction.
Hey! We're switching sides.
What?
That's right, you got the good side.
There's no good side.
There's a good side. Don't tell me there's not a good side.
Doesn't matter what side we're on.
Of course it does. This is the side that gives milk. Hey! The hell?
Slow down, will you? Develop a rhythm. You're not climbing a rope.
Hey, look at that. I got some milk there, Gary.
Yeah, see? Kind of relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Takes your mind off all your problems.
Hey, Gary, Brendel loves you.
You're the man, Gary. Now, wait, Gary, wait. Listen, man. You gotta stop letting this bother you, you know? Some of those Granville people are jerks. So look at the bright side. You get a lot of presents out of it. Oh, by the way, do you think you'll be having any use for that carnival-grade cotton candy maker?
It's not Grenville I'm upset about. I let down the people of Waterford Falls.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Everybody here loves you.
No, they don't. Look, they may cover well, but underneath, they still see me as the screw-up who blew the biggest game ever. I'll never be anything but a loser.
Gary, some Grenville hooligans left this on the lawn for you.
Dom Perignon.
Sadistic bastards. So, Hooper, I understand you and my former employee have banded together to open up a competing dairy.
Dairy? Don't be ridiculous, Fred. It's one cow.
One cow, huh? Let me ask you something, Hooper. How many cows do you think my great-grandfather had when he started Hawkins Dairy?
One.
One? Try 1,000. But the man had a dream. And today, Hawkins Dairy has well over 1,100 cows. So don't try to tell me you're not planning to run me out of business.
Fred, I just felt sorry for Tim, so I let him keep his cow in my garage.
I see what this is all about. You're mad that I fired the kid, so you're trying to bring me down. Well, guess what? I'm bringing you down.
What? There's nothing to bring down.
I'm to crush you, Hooper. You and the boy and the cow.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, Stan. Oh, hey, Stan. Hey, rumor has it that you're trying to shut down Hawkins Dairy. That's pretty ambitious of you.
That's ridiculous. All I'm doing is let Tim keep his cow in my garage for a couple of days, is all.
Wow. Why don't you just punch Fred in the face?
Hey, I have a really great name for your dairy, Mr. Hooper. Mr. Hooper's Dairy.
Oh, that's good.
That's not good. It's not good at all. Even if it was a dairy, which it isn't. It's one cow.
Now, hold on. One cow's nothing to sneeze at. You know, Fred's great-grandfather only had 1,000 when he started. So, what can we get the president of Mr. Hooper's Dairy?
Can I recommend the 50-cent cheese omelet?
50 cents? Why is it so cheap?
Oh, Fred came in this morning and slashed the prices on all his dairy products. We're just passing the savings on to our customers.
Why do you lower the prices?
He said it would be a good way to shut you guys down.
Hey, Mr. Hooper, were you looking for me?
Yeah, I was looking for you. Where were you this morning? I was milking a cow at 6 a.m.
Hey, forget the cow. We don't need the cow.
What?
With Mr. Hawkins' prices so low, we can buy his milk, mark it up, and still sell it for less than I used to charge. I've actually added afternoon deliveries. Okay, gotta go.
Well, wait, what? Well, what am I supposed to do with a cow?
You could give it to the high school. The Waterford Falls Stallions need a new mascot.
That doesn't make any sense. The Waterford Falls Stallions is not a horse, it's a cow.
Well, it's closer than what they got now. They're using a parrot.
Now, if the soup's too hot, I can put an ice cube in it.
Oh, I want to burn my tongue just to feel again.
Hey, Molly, I'm getting rid of the cow. It turns out that... What's Gary doing in our bed?
Gary's not comfortable eating in his own bed.
What? Look, Gary, you got to stop this self-pity thing, all right? I'm going to take you into town, and I'm going to prove to you that the people of Waterford Falls have forgotten all about this Grenville thing.
No, they haven't forgotten. I can feel the animosity in the air.
That's from me! Gary? What? Get up! We're going. We got to get you dressed. Hey, are those my pajamas?
Well, don't worry. No, they're not too tight. I cut the band.
Hey, guys, look who it is.
Well, hey, Gary. We don't usually see you around here this time of year.
Listen, here's the thing. Gary and I were talking. I'm just going to say it straight. He thinks that you guys still hate him because he dropped that pass against Grenville.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
That was 20 years ago.
Hey, we've been friends a long time, Gary. You know us better than that.
You're like family, Gary.
Everyone in town loves you. There's just a dumb football game.
Well, there you go, Gary. You see, it was all in your head.
Oh, wow. Thanks, guys. I guess I did kind of build this up when there was no reason to. I feel kind of foolish now.
Well, don't feel bad about that now. After all, you did drop the ball.
What? Yeah, right, but the point is, it's ancient history, right, guys?
I remember like it was yesterday. Biggest game of my life. I threw a perfect spiral, hit Gary right in the numbers. That's what I remember, not that he dropped the ball.
There you go, Gary. See, now, if anybody could hold it against you, it's Lou. He lost that full scholarship to Notre Dame when you dropped the ball and we lost the game. He's okay with it?
And Coach doesn't blame you. He took to drinking heavily and blames himself.
Sure. And they never officially ruled that as suicide anyway.
What? Okay, guys, I think you've cheered him up enough.
Yeah, thanks. I feel a lot better. I'm going back to bed.
Guys, is it me or did Gary seem a little down today?
You're going to go and live on a farm. Oh, don't look away. Lots of cows live on farms.
Well, you beat me, Hooper.
What do you mean I beat you?
My business can't survive with my prices this low.
Well, then raise your prices.
Oh, sure, so you can undercut me and put me in the poorhouse. That's why I'm getting out, Hooper.
Getting out?
That's right. Milk used to be a friendly game. The cutthroat stuff is for the orange juice guys.
Hey, you can't throw away your life's work over one cow.
It's a wonder cow. The kid's selling milk all over town. I don't know what you're feeding this thing. It must be putting out 400, 500 gallons a day.
Fred, be sensible. Now, this all started because you fired the milkman. Just hire the kid back. You can jack up your prices again, and we can just forget all this nonsense.
You want out, don't you, Hooper?
Yes, Fred, I want out.
It's tearing you up inside, isn't it? Making you sick to your stomach. You go to bed crying at night like a little girl. You feel like you've wasted the last 30 years of your life. And for what? So you can be the master of cows? Well, here's God's great joke. The cows are the masters of you.
That's right, Fred. That's me.
I'll hire the kid back.
Thanks, Fred. I appreciate it, Fred.
Go get some rest, Hooper. You haven't had a good night's sleep in 30 years.
Honey, I don't think this is working. I thought this party would cheer him up.
Yeah, well, we tried. Ryan, you may as well turn that off.
What if he finally smiles and I miss it?
I can't believe more people didn't show up.
Well, I think a lot of people went to Grenville for Gary Jameson Day.
Well, that'll thin out after the Blue Angels are through.
Hey, everybody! Mr. Hooper got me my job back!
I thought he had it that time.
I want a review. Ryan. Upon further review, the butler had control of the milk bottle when his elbows hit the diner floor, causing the milk bottle to come loose. By rule, the diner floor cannot cause a fumble. The pass is rule complete. Touchdown!